I make because the world is gone and I'm compelled to start again. Yeah, I make to fill the void and also to forget. As the hungry jaws of industry swallow up the land, I can assemble pretty pictures of the things that we once had. Lest our finite beauty fade to black, I embalm it in my songs. I emphasize the good and I romanticize the wrongs. I'm a historian for the present, a fortune teller of the past. I'm blessed with perfect hindsight, and I'm not invested in what's next. I'm not trying to make this last. I know I don't have time, but I can make it. My hallways of always get me lost and help me fake it. I can stay forever there. I get hung up on delight while I'm smugly agonizing over the wrong and right ways to make a start on making art. There are sounds I puppeteer into my ears just for the sake of hearing noise. Then I go hunting in the subsequent silence for all the stories yet untold. We all know making doesn't pay, but I think it counts toward my rent. In heaven or in purgatory or wherever I'll be sent when the sum total of my life's deeds are weighed to measure. All these favors I call in to fill hint at abstract future pleasures. I make because I think I can do it better. Across the ugly of this world, I could smear a nicer view for humanity to criticize while we pretend to be amused. I see a legacy of letters, colors, shapes, and melodies, like a portrait of the artist. Though, if the artist had been me, this earth would be a single song, and all the people, silent trees. There are times when I make just to waste my days and fill up that space between the cradle and the grave. The hours seem to grow shorter as my hair grows gray. Yet, it's a long and lonesome road to walk. This human bliss and sorrow weighs on me like old winter clothing, padded heavy with goose feathers and memory and regret and shame and yearning. I make because the creeping dread and because the internet, because every nihilistic slogan and every friend I ever met who said goodbye too soon, long before our time was through. The ones who vanished from the playing field to join the gang of ghosts that follow me around and peel back my insides and demand that I make the most. I make because the feeling floods and because I can't abide while the guards are taking aim, while the prisoners are in line. Because the swells that swallow bodies and then spit them up again, because I'm still getting lucky, but I don't think I can win. So I make to celebrate, to distract and to avoid. I make to edify and bless and cure and heal and sort, to separate thought from feeling and poetry from verse, and to get my birds back on the wire after my life shakes them loose.